Before we begin, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and share this message with someone seeking clarity and direction. Your support helps this content reach more hearts in need of guidance. Now, let's open our minds and reflect on the transformative teachings from the biblical book of Proverbs, a treasure of wisdom that remains relevant for every generation. The book of Proverbs is not just a collection of ancient sayings. It is a practical guide for real life, offering counsel for relationships, decisions, and spiritual growth. Each principle has the power to reshape the way we think, speak, and act. Let's start exploring the first group of lessons, each designed to bring light to our daily journey. 1. True wisdom begins with reverence for God. Proverbs 1 verse 7 teaches that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. This is not about fear of punishment, but about deep respect and awe for the Creator. Recognizing God as the ultimate source of truth transforms our choices and priorities. When He comes first, every other area of life gains balance and direction. 2. Listening is stronger than speaking. Proverbs 18 verse 13 warns that answering before listening is foolish. In a world where quick opinions dominate, learning to listen carefully becomes a rare treasure. Attentive listening deepens understanding, prevents unnecessary conflicts, and opens a way to wiser decisions in family, friendships, and work. 3. Wisdom brings peace and long life. According to Proverbs 3 verse 2, a life guided by wisdom leads to long days, years of life, and peace. Many search for external sources of comfort, but Scripture reminds us that lasting peace begins within. Wise choices cultivate inner harmony, which naturally extends to relationships and health. 4. Pride leads to downfall. Proverbs 16 verse 18 cautions that arrogance comes before destruction. Pride blinds us to our weaknesses and shuts our ears to counsel. Embracing humility keeps us teachable, opens us to growth, and protects us from painful mistakes. 5. Gentle words calm anger. Proverbs 15 verse 1 reveals that a gentle answer turns away wrath, but harsh words stir up anger. When tension rises, kindness carries surprising power. A calm response can dissolve hostility, heal misunderstandings, and create space for reconciliation. 6. Walk with the wise to become wise. Proverbs 13 verse 20 reminds us that those who walk with the wise will grow in wisdom. The people we choose to spend time with shape our thinking and behavior. Surrounding ourselves with those who value righteousness encourages us to reach higher standards. 7. Honesty remains the safest path. Integrity may require courage, but it builds lasting trust and security. Living with sincerity protects the heart from guilt and creates relationships rooted in authenticity. These first reflections from Proverbs invite us to pause and evaluate our daily habits. They challenge us to honor God, listen more, embrace humility, and speak with kindness. As we move forward in this series, we will uncover more practical lessons that can transform not only our actions, but also the very atmosphere of our lives. 8. Honesty delights the Lord. Proverbs 12 verse 22 teaches that lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who deal faithfully are His delight. Deception may offer temporary advantage, but it erodes trust and peace. Faithfulness and truth, on the other hand, bring lasting joy and harmony with God and people. 9. Words carry the power of life and death. Proverbs 18 verse 21 reminds us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. Every word we speak can heal or wound, build or destroy. Choosing thoughtful, uplifting speech spreads encouragement and wisdom, while careless talk can cut deeply. 10. Diligent work brings abundance. According to Proverbs 12 verse 11, whoever works his land will have plenty of bread. Success rarely comes through shortcuts. Steady and faithful effort produces enduring results and honors God, while idleness leads only to frustration. 11. Trusting God brings constant guidance. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 exhorts us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. When life feels uncertain, placing trust in God provides security, peace, and direction, even when circumstances seem confusing. 12. A joyful heart is a healing force. Proverbs 17 verse 22 declares that a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit dries up the bones. Genuine joy strengthens both mind and body. Cultivating gratitude and optimism refreshes the soul and even benefits physical health. 13. You reap what you sow. Proverbs 22 verse 8 reminds us that whoever sows injustice will reap trouble. Every action, kind or cruel, carries consequences. Sow seeds of love, compassion, and justice to harvest blessings in seasons to come. 14. God directs our steps. Proverbs 16 verse 9 notes that the heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. We may dream and plan, but true purpose is revealed when our hearts align with God's will. Trusting his guidance ensures that even unexpected turns lead to good. 15. Wisdom surpasses wealth. Proverbs 16 verse 16 proclaims, "How much better to get wisdom than gold, to get understanding rather than silver. Material riches may fade, but wisdom safeguards the soul and grants discernment for every decision." 16. Evil attracts trouble, while righteousness brings reward. Proverbs 13 verse 21 states that disaster pursues sinners, but prosperity rewards the righteous. Choosing integrity may not always feel easy, but it draws blessings and protection, while wrongdoing ultimately leads to hardship. The next lessons reinforce a powerful truth. Our choices shape our future. Honesty, diligence, joyful hearts, and unwavering trust in God pave the way for a meaningful and secure life. Stay tuned for the next section, where we will uncover more transformative principles to guide your heart, your relationships, and your daily decisions. Deepening in Wisdom, Lessons 17 to 24. The journey through Proverbs continues to challenge our hearts and sharpen our decisions. As these next truths unfold, remember that every choice carries consequences, both immediate and eternal. 17. Laziness leads to poverty. Diligence leads to success. Proverbs 10 verse 4 says, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." Consistent effort, not shortcuts, opens doors opportunity. A wise heart works steadily, trusting that faithful labor will bear fruit in due time. 18. Avoid companions who pursue evil. Proverbs 4 verses 14 to 15 warns, "Do not set foot on the path of the wicked." Friendships shape our character and choices. Surround yourself with those who encourage righteousness and distance yourself from influences that invite compromise. 19. Faith must be accompanied by action. Proverbs 14 verse 23 reminds us that all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. Belief without action is empty. Genuine faith is expressed through consistent deeds that reflect trust in God. 20. The righteous show compassion. According to Proverbs 21 verse 26, the righteous give without sparing. Generosity flows from a heart aligned with God. Sharing resources, time, or encouragement demonstrates love and builds a caring community. 21. The prudent recognize danger and stay safe. Proverbs 22 verse 3 declares that the prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Wisdom anticipates possible harm, whether in relationships, business, or habits, and takes protective steps before problems arrive. 22. A true friend corrects with love. Proverbs 27 verses 5 to 6 teaches that open rebuke is better than hidden love. Faithful are the wounds of friend. Honest correction may hurt, but it saves us from greater harm. True friendship speaks truth with kindness, even when uncomfortable. 23. Be cautious with promises. Proverbs 20 verse 25 warns against making vows hastily. Words carry weight, and impulsive commitments can lead to regret. Wise people think carefully before pledging, ensuring they can honor every agreement. 24. Offer guidance with gentleness. Even when giving counsel, wisdom avoids harshness. Advice offered with humility invites attention, while strong opinions often close hearts. A gentle approach respects the dignity of others and promotes genuine understanding. These lessons remind us that integrity, patience, and careful choices protect the soul from unnecessary pain. Wisdom not only teaches us how to act, but also when to wait, when to speak, and when to remain silent. Stay with us for the final section, where the last principles from Proverbs will bring the series to a powerful close, revealing how a life rooted in God's wisdom leads to lasting joy and eternal reward. The final treasures of wisdom, Lessons 25 to 30. We now arrive at the closing principles of Proverbs. Powerful reminders that a life shaped by God's truth is a life filled with peace, strength, and purpose. 25. Gentle words persuade more than force. Proverbs 25 verse 15 reveals that through patience a ruler can be persuaded, and a gentle tongue can break a bone. Instead of pushing our opinions aggressively, wisdom teaches that calm, gentle speech opens hearts and earns respect. 26. Passion for knowledge enriches the soul. Proverbs 19 verse 8 declares, "The one who gets wisdom loves life. The one who cherishes understanding will soon prosper." Seeking discernment strengthens character, deepens relationships, and brings vitality to both spiritual and daily life. 27. Laziness hides behind excuses. Proverbs 22 verse 13 describes a sluggard who says, "There's a lion outside. I will be killed in the public square." Excuses are a shield for inaction. Growth requires courage to face challenges instead of running from them. 28. Envy corrupts the heart. Proverbs 14 verse 30 warns that a heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. Comparing ourselves to others steals joy. Wisdom calls us to gratitude, celebrating what we have instead of resenting what others possess. 29. Lies are short-lived traps. Proverbs 12 verse 19 affirms that truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Dishonesty may offer a temporary escape, but its consequences are painful. Lasting trust can only be built on truth. 30. Righteousness brings honor and lasting reward. Proverbs 21 verse 21 promises that whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. Choosing justice and kindness may seem slow to show results, but God rewards those who remain faithful to what is right. 31. Patience reflects divine wisdom. Echoing Proverbs 19 verse 11, Scripture reminds us that a person's wisdom yields patience. Showing mercy to those who fail or offend us reflects the grace God extends. Responding with understanding strengthens relationships and nurtures inner peace. A final word of encouragement. These 30 timeless lessons form a complete guide for living with discernment, courage, and grace. They teach us to value truth over comfort, humility over pride, and action over idle talk. Applying these principles reshapes how we speak, work, love, and plan, drawing us closer to the heart of God. If these teachings have touched your life, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who longs for wisdom. May the Lord's guidance lead you in every decision, filling your days with joy and your path with lasting purpose.